there, and he is successful.
Skokan throws a beautiful behind the back feed.
Sprout Frontier using their attack, sniping, and scores! Ladies and gentlemen, Dennis English with his hat-trick.
Welcome to Sunday action for the NBLL Final Four 2022. I'm your host for this game, Brian Whitmer. We want to thank the NBLL faithful, those of you who have been waiting all day, all year really, for this third place matchup, this Battle of the Bronze here. For those of you who follow the league a little closely, this game historically is played on the last day of the league. However, usually played for a little bit shinier medal, a little bit higher place. The LC Custodes dropping their semifinal matchup against the LCC Wolves last night, and Jižní Město, the home team, also losing to TJ Malachite in the second exhilarating semifinal game. Today we'll see these two clubs once again battle for hardware. However, you know, you might see a little bit down spirits, but that won't change anything. We're going for hardware tonight. And with that, let's check in with a few of the highlights from yesterday's game, and we'll tell you a little bit more about these teams. Last night's semifinals, both games were exhilarating examples of what the NBLL can look like, and especially in this 2022 year of growth. However, both teams visibly disappointed with their hopes being dashed for a 2022 title win. While that both teams are hoping that on this Sunday they've suffered their final defeat. There are other teams who aren't playing Sunday. Let's hear from them. You know, while these two teams, their spirits are a little down, let's hear from the other teams what maybe they're a little most disappointed in this 2022 season.
I would certainly like to forget that loss to Vienna. We were in control the whole game, and then we just absolutely had a fourth quarter meltdown as a whole team. I would love to forget that game.
Byly to většinou ty druhé půlky zápasu, spoustě našich gameů, tak na to bych chtěl zapomenout a udělat to příští rok.
Určite koniec tejto sezóny, ktorý nám vôbec nevyšiel. Sme pekne našlapnuté na druhé, tretie miesto na začiatku sezóny a posledných pár zápasov sme to nevedeli dotiahnuť, ušli nám vždycky posledné štvrtiny a a toto zamrzí, keďže sme sa do play-off nedostali iba kvůli jednému bodu.
Tak určitě bych nejradši zapomněl na celou druhou část sezóny, která se nám vůbec nevyvedla. Z první části sezóny jsme si přinesli 18 bodů a až komický, že jsme nedokázali získat ani bod v druhé části sezóny.
Von unserer letzten Saison wäre unser erstes Spiel gegen Wolves. Am Ende haben wir zu viele einfache Fälle gemacht in der letzten Halbzeit. Und wir haben leider verloren, aber wir haben auch gezeigt, dass wir hatten nicht so viel Erfahrung in dem Moment. Und ich glaube, später haben wir bestens gespielt.
Ich denke, unsere Performances nach der Halbzeitpause sollten und können nächstes Jahr deutlich besser werden. Das, was wir uns vorgenommen haben, umzusetzen, wird sicherlich ein Ziel sein.
Diese Saison gerne den Tabellenstand. Auch wenn das natürlich etwas ist, worauf man in seiner ersten Saison sowieso nicht schauen sollte und für uns das Ganze eigentlich einen anderen Wert hat, ist es trotzdem nicht schön, die rote Laterne zu halten. Und ja, ich schau ungern drauf.
All right, so once again, on behalf of the NBLL 2022, I'd like to welcome you to the 2022 Battle of the Broken for the bronze medal. There's no lack of bad blood between these two clubs, running almost 4 decades deep. And with that, I would like to send it up to Phil. Liam, let's hear a little bit, or sorry, Phil and Babs, let's hear a little bit more about these two teams.
Dobrý den.
Dobrý den.
Servus, Christi.
Moin und guten Tag.
Hello there.
Dzień dobry. My name is Barbara Zelenay and we welcome you to the NBLL 2022 finals. Here with me today is
Philip Latke. Hey, thank you for inviting me here.
and we welcome you to this bronze medal game of two teams who definitely didn't hope to meet here. They met many times before in the finals and also in a third place game for Jižní Město, as they have been in this position for the last 4 years. Very new position to be at for the LC Radotín Custodes team, as they haven't missed out on a final in a long time. Now let's talk about the league a little bit more, and Phil, as somebody who's also played in this league, what is it that makes it so special?
Well, I think, to connect to you, it's the history. As you said, these teams were playing together many times. Yes, it's over 30 years of final games and Final Fours and similar games like this one. So that makes it kind of special. And what makes it special again is the connection with the sport that we have here today, that both of the teams are pumped up to have these finals, these bronze games, and they're happy, they're looking forward to it.
Even though we did end up with 4 Czech teams in the final, it was very close. And my people from Bratislava almost made it and only missed out by a single point. And I think that's what makes the league so special this year, as it is so international. We had 72 games played by 9 teams from 4 different countries. So tell me a little bit more about, how is it for these new teams and who are they?
Well, those are newcomers into the league. We had the league last year with pure Czech teams, and these teams, the Czech teams, they have their quality. They play every day almost. They go to practices, they have the spaces, and we always knew about these outer players of box lacrosse like Vienna. Vienna came always to Radotín to play box lacrosse. They loved it, and it was so special when we first saw these guys to join it, to really play with us on weekly basis, travel long distances, and really enjoy and grow the game.
Yeah, these guys really made it special. They've traveled from far away to join in on these games, and not just for the tournaments, and we've seen them at tournaments many times before. We also had players from Poland who were playing on the Pardubice team. So this league is truly growing into a European league, and I think it's safe to say this is the best box lacrosse, not just in Europe, but outside of North America.
Oh,
Phil,
that probably is. That's true.
if you're watching us, let us know where you're watching from. Ask your questions. We will get to them as we continue with the broadcast. Now, coming back to these two teams that are meeting up for this bronze medal game, we have the technically home team in their home arena, Jižní Město.
Why technically? They're home here. This is the Jižní Město arena.
Just don't be surprised if you look on stats on Point Bench, because they will not be listed as home due to the seeding. So LC Custodes are listed as home, even though this is not their home spot. Now, Jižní Město absolutely heartbroken after that tight loss last night.
It was a very close game. It was a great game to watch, and Jižní Město did all they could to win it, to go to the finals, because these boys really want to go. But now we have a huge mix-up with teams and huge mix-up with talents, because now Jižní Město can beat the bad and poor entity as the Radotín team are, and we can see some great game. And maybe who will win the bronze medal, we don't know, but Jižní Město has a good take on it.
I mean, it was wide open. The field was really wide open coming into this Final Four. The bets were in all kinds of directions. Many people did have Jižní Město on the spot, also due to the home nature of the arena. They really wanted it. They haven't had it for such a long time, and they got so close. That game last night against Malešice in that second semifinal, you were on the broadcast, I was on the floor, so we could totally feel the heat.
Oh, yes.
It was a back and forth. It ended up being a 3-goal game, but it was a very tight 1-goal game throughout most of the game. What was it for Jižní Město, you think, that, you know, let them lose their grip on it?
Well, I don't know. Jižní Město played as hard as they could. And when a game ends with only 3 goals, that's not a big difference in box lacrosse. That's like 30 seconds difference, as we saw many times from Radotín example, or also from Jižní Město. And Jižní Město was leading the game quite long, but those are the tiny errors when you play games like these, which are super close, that you don't want to miss out, and sometimes happened. And that's what happened, but also the arena was cheering loud enough for Malešice. So Malešice were pumped up, they were heated up, and they want to take the gold though.
Oh, they are definitely all for it. They haven't been this close in a really long time. Malešice hasn't been in the finals in, I think, since 98 or something like that, if I remember.
I think Malešice were in the finals between that, but it's a good moment to think about too, about these vice or the silver teams which could end up, but we're talking about Radotín winning. I don't think so. I think that Malešice has a tight, close chance to really, I'm sorry to say it, kick ass.
Well, and we've seen it, you know, we talked about incorporating juniors, which several of these teams have done really well. And what I could witness this weekend, we had the Junior Box Lacrosse League going on from 7:30 in the morning on a weekend. So Saturday, Sunday, 7:30, the U8s, the U10s, U12s, U14s, U16s, you name it.
All future of lacrosse.
All future of lacrosse, and man, was that good lacrosse. So these teams are doing something right, and it is paying off in their Final Four placement. We do have 16-year-olds on these teams. We do even have a 14-year-old playing for the Custodes, which is amazing. He needed a special waiver from his parents to be able to participate in this senior league. As highlights of the season come in, we saw a video where the teams recap, you know, the moments to forget. I think it's safe to say that for the Custodes, it would be last night's game. What happened?
It could, but, well, the Radotín teams are a bit different. Those teams are very close to each other, and they play a big mental game. It's not loss of talent or anything. It's about discipline and the idea of playing with this team right now and with the best manners of how I can play, even though I could be drafted over and over. And yeah, we have the youngsters, the young fresh blood going on there.
Absolutely. I think if you didn't watch the semifinals last night, I recommend you go and rewatch them. Even that first semifinal, which, if you look at the score, ended up like a big split. That game was exciting. The first quarter seen so many goals. It was unbelievable. The speed was just there. These were the two teams from the same club. This time, the Wolves made it, and they will be playing for the final. And the, let's say, a little bit more senior, more experienced guys, you could say, on the Custodes team. But even though they're evenly mixed this time, right?
We could, but Radotín wants the trophy again. They want to keep it going. It's part of their image, and I couldn't imagine a league with a rather team win too. So that's what I can say to it.
It is very exciting, and we're all here to see if the trophy will be going back to Radotín or if it will have a new home in Malešice. And who will take the third place? Will Jižní Město be able to take it again, a fifth time in the row? It remains to be seen.
I think they have a huge chance to do it, and we will see right now.
It might come to whoever wants it more, and there is an argument to be made that Jižní Město is really, really driven to really want it. But you know, the Custodes, they have a way of showing up, and sometimes we haven't seen a lot of action from the biggest stars last night. Maybe they needed a push, a shove, who knows? Maybe they will show up today. Namely, we're talking about Dominik Pešek. It was not the Dominik Pešek show last night. On one hand, nice to see because other guys got the opportunity.
That's depending. If you want to see a Victoria Shamrocks night, like come to see Dominik Pešek, yeah, and maybe it's today.
Maybe it's today. I hope to see more of him on the floor today. The other thing that makes it nice is that these teams really have more than just the one star. And we've seen 15 different goal scorers. And we are here with the lineup. So you will be seeing the lineup, and we'll let you go to that. The Jižní Město team coming on the floor first.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we go with their home team. And here we are at the bronze medal game with a quick change of the show. I'm here with Barbara Zelené once again. Welcome to the show. This is the bronze medal game. Hi, Barbara.
And this is Las Vegas as it gets. We have the flames going on here.
There's some fire over there. That's hot. And we see the boys are enjoying the entry into the arena. It's hot. Ben Lavalley really having it.
The heat is rising, not just in the arena, but hopefully also on your couches at home. If you are watching from online, do us a favor, share the link with at least 10 of your friends and get as many people watch this wonderful lacrosse today.
I heard some experts saying that Logan Cho said this league is the KHL of lacrosse, and yeah, it is, and this is the bronze medal game of it. So the Jižní Městos are pumped, they're ready to go, they want to win, they want to show their fans a game.
Yeah, their fans were heating up earlier today during the junior games. You can hear them in the background here, and I'm sure we will hear even more of them as we go along. And I just gotta say, I'm a big fan of the junior league. It is amazing. There's boys playing, girls playing all together in one team, just chasing the ball as hard as they can across the floor. And here we go, the defending champion that will not get to defend their trophy, but might go home with a bronze medal, is coming on the floor right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on the floor, LC Custodes!
Fabulous athletes on the Custodes team as well. This league certainly has a lot of talent, a lot of athleticism, a lot of fire, and a lot of passion. And I think the two of us count to that last one for sure.
Oh yeah, passion's the most.
And also for those of you who do not follow this league on a regular basis, we have some third generation lacrosse on the floor today as well. Very unusual for European lacrosse, as lacrosse has been around for maybe, 20 years, 30 years. But we're getting to the point where
lacrosse in Czech Republic is around by 40 years.
Czech Republic, but not the rest of Europe, outside of the UK.
That's the great thing about it, that it's loved here by the Czech people.
Well, we are growing the game, and we hope that you are growing the game with us. So again, share this link to this broadcast with your friends and family and cheer on these two teams.
And there we go, Martin Peck entering the field at the last of the players here from LC Custodes.
And here we go. As a tribute to the teams that made it into this team bronze medal game, we will hear the Czech national anthem and we will shut up for that 1 minute of that. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Right, I'll fire up after the anthem. Getting everything ready.
And the officials tonight are Vojta Schaffner, Daniel Hagan, and Vasek Frank. Good luck, boys. The teams are getting ready with their final cheer, and we will be back with you as soon as they face off. This is the Battle for Bronze and the NBLL 2022 box lacrosse season. All right, Phil, let the games begin.
So here we are once again. Quick shout out to the Horimir Brewery, which beer I just tasted, and me and Barbs are ready here to start the broadcast, start talking here about the game here. The Custodes are sharp, the Jižní Město are sharp. They want to win. They want to make a good game, good impression here. For Radotín in goal, starting is Viktor Blaha. Viktor Blaha was playing defense last night. I was asking him why is he in the field. They said, we don't have the numbers, I want to play. And now Jakub Mareš is not setting up himself into the defense, but he's remaining as backup goalie. And there we go. We have a face-off here.
Opening face-off. Let us know where you're watching from. We are curious. And the first face-off goes to Jižní Město, playing in white tonight.
Jižní Město advancing themselves with Novak taking the ball upstairs, making a opportunity to shoot.
Fischer was absolutely on fire last night. Wasn't quite enough for them to win the game, but it got them really, really close. And the first shot.
Viktor Blaha, ooh, very closely. This one from going in. And now Matej Barak there with the ball, shooting into Bartuška's net. But Bartuška is now starting there, parrying the play out into the attacking zone.
I think we are about to see a very fast-paced game as well. There's no looking around, checking out the opponent, because they know each other.
They know each other very well. These guys have been completing and playing with each other all their life. Junior games, senior games, everything there is. But to be honest, they can win. They can beat themselves. So let's see here. Jižní Město advancing up over into the attack.
It's almost like we're waiting which team will lose it for themselves rather than which team is going to win it for themselves, because it's the mistakes, I think, that will make a difference in this game.
Well, that's true, because you want to play a game without mistakes. You don't want to put on a show. You really want to play. So the Custodes don't want to have mistakes and make mistakes.
Well, and they did last night, and so did Jižní Město. I think, to be honest, from my point of view, Jižní Město's losing crucial passes late in the third was what cost them the game.
Yeah, this is a long game. In America, we play 3 times 20 minutes, 4 times 15. So still now, yeah, you can see both teams are sharp and full of energy. But at the 4th and 3rd period, you get tired, really.
Oh, yeah, and especially this fast pace that is being played here. And last night, That first semifinal, oh my lord, that first quarter was just unbelievable.
Quick,
if you haven't
yes.
watched it, go back and rewatch it, but only after this game finishes. Don't leave us.
Now Jižní Město advances. Fischer shoots over. Passes wide, and Doschli picks up the rebound.
The
Doschli
Jižní
gets
Město
himself to
legend.
shoot. Viktor Blaha catches that ball under control into the possession of Radotín with Matej Barak advancing in the opening zone.
Barak had a good game last night, I would say.
Yes, he's...
Procházka on the ball now was not very visible last night, to my big surprise. Shot.
There is Honza Polak with this shot, and now pressuring the player over from Jižní Město, but Jižní Město gets the ball in the attacking zone and shoots wide in. Tries to, misses, but they rebound, keep themselves in control, but they're very hyped.
Yes,
So, yeah.
yes, you can tell. Like the hype here in the arena, we can feel it, we can smell it, and we can definitely hear it also from the fans in the stands.
Yeah,
Another
Jižní
shot
Město
by
fans
Jižní Město.
are loud. The Radotín, who would come for Radotín? Radotín has some fans, but no, it's the Jižní Město fans who are ready.
Well, they are at home, and we all know the Radotín fans when we play at their house.
And here goes Dominik Pešek over into the attacking zone. Rotating his ball all over, goes to shoots in the head of Kuchera. Well, with a missed hit there.
Not
They
quite
pass
on
it
target.
around. Kuchera, Lucas to Procházka. Procházka tries to shoot it all over top.
Procházka still fighting for it. They're not giving up easy, that's for sure.
That's for sure.
But
Now
Jižní
Jižní Město
Město
gets the nice part here in the attack.
Kos had a fast game last night. Doschli,
Now she
another
tries
shot.
to snipe out from a distance.
Well,
And
if
Barak
somebody can
advances.
do it, it's him.
Barak
He's had like
Dobiash
30
fight.
years of practice.
Low
Lavale.
shot by the legs. Can hear shouting. People said, this is boring. Of course it is boring. If you have a team such talented as the Custodes are, you want to see some trick shots.
Yeah.
But the Whites won't give it to them.
Yeah, that's true. Last night, because it was the two Radotín teams playing each other, we saw a lot of very quick stick action.
Oh, Viktor Blah passes to Cobra Hayek, who
Hayek.
misses that pass. Couldn't catch it, but he guts to the ball. Gets himself into attack, and there's
And
a
we
possession.
have a delayed penalty here.
Oh, yes,
First
delayed
one of the
penalty.
game, so Custodes will play 6-on-5 for a minute. Well, for however long they keep the ball.
And
there it
they
is.
score right out of it. Dominik Pešek here with a single-hander.
I'm sure he's happy about that because last night it took him almost 3 quarters to get on the board. We were almost worried
Yeah,
about
but
him.
Dominik Pešek always wears his poker face, so
That is
you
true.
never
You
know.
can't tell. You can't tell. His face looks exactly the same no matter what's happening.
Exactly. But there was a great action there with Cobra Hayek and Honza Polak up there with the shot on this goal. So that was a good moment there for the boys.
We have really good seats in this house. We are right behind the benches of the team, so we get to see all the action on the bench here as well. The coach, Emil Moravec, just talking to Pešek, probably giving him an extended pep talk to keep it going, is my guess.
Yeah. Yeah, Jižní Město, they have 1 goal. They're less than 1 goal now. Here, Radotín in the lead, but yeah, they're fighting. Being pressured a lot on the boards and the ball's out of the field, meaning Radotin's got the possession, and Jižní Město are now careful going over from the boards. They don't want Pešek to stand out there in their style. Oh, that's a close one, but Bartuška catches it for Jižní Město there.
Oh, wow, already 5
And
minutes gone in this
with
game.
a opportunity.
He still got it.
They're screaming that they want to get it. Lavally fought brave with this one.
Fischer,
and there go
oh,
Doschli
yeah.
with the goal.
A nice fake. It looked like it's going to Doschli first, but it was aimed at Fischer, who doesn't miss on these ones.
No, I must say this was a quick answer from Jižní Město. They're 1-1. That it's even. So, and it didn't take them like 3 minutes to score the even goal, and that is important if you want to keep this game running.
Absolutely. It's also a game in your head, right? You don't want to be trailing behind for too long. Jižní Město again with the face-off. This is something that has been noticeable last night also for the Custodes with their major face-off guy injured. They've been kind of swapping people out on the face-off.
Face-offs are the beautiful thing of lacrosse. If you don't win face-off, you
Oh, there is
and
another
there you go.
one. Another one for Jižní Město, making it 2-1 here after 6 minutes of play.
Wow, Jižní Město is not giving it to the Radotín players.
They will
wanna
definitely
win,
give it
and
up
they're
easy.
gonna show us some show too.
Dobiash back again at the face-off. He's been very successful this season.
Yeah, but Honza Polak is an experienced face-off player.
That's true.
And there you go. This win for Radotín. They are advancing. Polak shoots. Bartuszka saves it with his belly. And they are advancing on a 2-on-1 situation with Hayek, 3-on-1.
Oh,
and Doshli.
Fisher with the goal.
Fisher. Fisher scores it right away, running in on a 3-1 situation.
Fisher
Unbelievable.
on fire again. If you want to know more stats, not just from last night, but from the overall season, just head to PointBench, pointbench.com, and you will find the NBLL stats there.
And Barbara, tell me, which of the most players from Radotín are on the top of the scores?
Well, Dominik Pešek has over 100 points, right? I mean, he himself scores, I think, about 10 goals per game on average, which is ridiculous. It wasn't last night, but on all the other games, he just shows up and scores. But he also feeds, so it's not just him scoring. And I think the beautiful thing about this game, and we talked about it in pregame, is, you know, it's not just that one top scorer. So even though Pešek is the top scorer, it's not just him. Last night, we saw 15 different scorers on both teams, right? That's beautiful.
Oh no, Jižní has fought this one in and saved by Blaha. Doshli wanted to hit it through the legs, but Blaha closed this one out, and Šimon Kučera advances into the attacking zone.
As for the playoffs and top scorers, we actually have Jiří Loskot, who's on the Wolves, so he will be playing in the final, leading right now with 4 goals and 5 assists. But Jan Fischer, who we've seen twice already tonight, has 5 goals and 3 assists. So, you know, it's anybody's game right now.
Oh, yeah. There's a good hit from Prochaska, but Lavalley gets the ball and advances up into the attacking zone for Fischer. But it's still it still scores 2-1. The Jižní's are having quite a hand on this attack. I see now 48% attack Radotín. 52 is attack for Jižní, which is good from the start here. But Jižní being pressured there by Hayek to Doshli in the corner, and Hodan goes to hit him on the boards.
I love to see this matchup. Hodan and Doshli. Yes. Anyone who's been around long enough knows that they play together, not just on the national teams, but they used to play in the German Field League and won a championship with the Berlin team a couple of years ago. Driving to Berlin for those games.
Oh, that's true. I remember that. And here goes possession to Jižní Město with a tricky pickup there. And Pešek's on the ground trying to pressure. Another's over. But this call, it was kind of weird.
Well, 10 seconds.
He shot it over with the last second shot, and Bartuszka saves it.
One thing we need to remember, it's not necessarily the shot clock, it's the count of the official, because the shot clock might be a second off.
That's true. But that's more countable with field lacrosse, because here everybody's watching on the boards. So plus minus, we could say that. And Petra goes up or into the field, advances in the attack.
I was almost going to say that you barely need the advance of ball rule in this play because it's so fast. But occasionally, they do get caught up.
Oh, it's a necessary thing. I need to go Skobra Hayek with his personal shout out there on the goalie, and Bartuszka closes the gate for Jižní Město hard, and Hayek recovers the ball. Gets Kučera, Lukáš by himself, tries to scores! And this is Lukáš Kučera, scores the second goal for Jižní Město and evens up the score here.
Wow.
Wow, what a quick one.
I would say use the YouTube rewind function for the last 30 seconds because those are definitely worth watching again. Luckily for us, we have a wonderful camera team from Forward, and they will show us some replays as well. But this was some noticeable action right here in the first quarter of the bronze medal game of the NBLL 2022 championship weekend.
True. but also the camera team from forward, they did a great job this year. They are the best broadcaster from lacrosse in Europe, and wow, what they learned a lot with us, and now they are really great. Also bringing you these finals and bronze medal games live to YouTube.
Absolutely, and we would love to hear where you're watching from. Last night we had from California over Canada through the UK to Vienna and Poland, all kinds of people.
I saw the
watching.
Vienna Monarchs watching collectively, and this is my Grüß Gott to Vienna Monarchs.
Grüß Gott an die Monarchen in Wien. Wir vermissen euch hier bis zum nächsten Mal in der Saison. But now back to this game. And Jižní Město back on the ball.
A little bit struggle there on their defensive zone.
Yeah, they might lose it here.
Jižní's defensive
just in time.
group is very, very good.
Dominik Peszek not happy about something. I'm not sure exactly what. He doesn't really complain. He just asks questions.
Yeah,
but sometimes they're a little suggestive.
Or he comes over and asks and says, "I'm listening." So that's
yes, but very respectively.
Very respectively. There's a big fight there on the board. Prochaska comes to help for it. And, oh, nice recover with a 10 seconds on the shot clock. They're moving around. Polak tries to shoot wide, and one more shot.
Almost.
Oh, saved by Lavely, and they needed this quick return without the whistle.
Straight into his stick. Enables quick transition here.
Doshli's with the
Reznicek to
control.
Doshli. Petrak, one of the younger guys on this team, Vesely.
They're moving over with the ball there in a shooting position, Bambushik. And there goes a close call, and Cobra Hayek with the ball, sprinting for his shot, and Bartushka saves him out again. Wow, Cobra Hayek is a unbelievable runner. He is so quick. That's great.
Well, this game already brought a lot of excitement in the first 12 minutes of play here. That will be over and back.
And it's the thing that the Jižní Městos are leading, which is unbelievable for the start. Not unbelievable, which is great. And we want them to keep it going this way, so they get more of the advantage to win the third bronze medal.
Absolutely. The competition this year has been so tight. We've seen so many tight games. And also this Final Four is very even out. And we could even say it was almost the Final Five.
Oh, yeah.
With that Bratislava team missing out on that single point.
Oh, you're a big fan of Bratislava.
Well, no, I just, it's my hometown. Dobrý deň, takže pozdravujeme do Bratislavy. That's true. But I just like good competition, And that was such a tricky lead up in the table, because if they had won against Jižní Město in their final game in Bratislava, the Wolves would have been out.
That's true.
Because it was a three-way tie.
To be honest, I was cheering for Bratislava too, because having two
I don't
Rabotin
cheer
teams.
for anybody. That's an important distinction I have to make. As an official,
I love good lacrosse.
Exactly.
And I am a player, so I can enjoy everything here.
I love good lacrosse. I love good competition. And if the games are tight and unpredictable, that's all what we want to see. Doshli with the ball.
Here goes another attack from Jižní Město. Jižní Město is keeping the 53% on their leadership.
Fischer fighting for that ball there. Fischer
with minutes in the attack.
All right. White will get the ball back. I believe that was a push. Yeah, he did get beat by Fischer to the boards and then gave him a little friendly nudge, I would say.
Yeah, you can do this, but, well, the rules are the rules, and the refs are the refs in this position, so they decide. Doshli
it's an
with a
advantage,
chance.
disadvantage, right?
Blas steps into action, and he misses that hits it to the boards. And the Rabotin boys are still fighting for the ball up different. Oh, this was a close one. And goes for it, Hayek again. With a third chance.
Hayek, Peszek too.
Peszek is having it over there, holding the game up on the top.
He's just such a tremendous athlete. It's unbelievable.
He's a lacrosse player, the best.
He's born and bred lacrosse player.
Some people have the bodies for it, and he dominates this league because he's just put a lot of effort into himself and into lacrosse, and he loves it. He lives for it. And
yeah, and he's basically he got it put in his cradle, right? Oh, We're talking and we missed the goal by
Bambušek with
Bambušek.
this one. Ha. Shots from the top, and Blaha is slowly losing it, but it's only the 2-goal difference. 1 minute, 13 seconds left in the first period. And 2-4.
So far, anybody's game.
We're slowly dominating.
I don't know if I would say dominating just yet. This is a long game, as you've said. And, a 2-goal lead is really nothing, especially if you play the Custodes. They are able to come back, even though they are very rarely behind, we have to say. But it does happen.
They can Jižní Město's advantages with their athleticism.
We're getting some love from Bratislava over here.
Oh, that's great. Bratislava, a big fan of ours. We love them. We love you, boys. Dennis English played a great season this year.
He
really liked all of his goals.
He even outdid himself, and he calmed down. He stayed out of the sin bin and was able to score way more goals, you know.
But I also like the goalie of Bratislava. He is a really good goalie.
Played every single game.
Probably the only one in Slovakia, but he's a good one, and I'm looking forward for the next season to see him play again.
Yes, me too. Absolutely some tremendous action coming out of Bratislava.
And there goes Jižní Město here with a possession after a call.
Doshli back on.
They're playing in 6 with the 11 seconds.
Pulled the
man
goalie.
up shot.
Did it pay off?
And
Not quite
saved
yet.
by Blaha. Kept it in his hands 4 seconds. And will this be a goal? Oh, Doshli was in the right time on the right place. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Filip Latke. I'm here with Barbara Zelena. We'll tune into you later.
We are in the quarter time break in the bronze medal game. We would like to thank our sponsors while you get your snacks, coffees, or whatever it is that you drink at home. We're drinking, well, I'm not, but you are. Horimir beer, 30-crown beers in the arena. So if you're in Prague or nearby, you should come to the arena for this next 3 quarters and, of course, the final game later tonight. We would also
sponsors this break.
Yes, this is a Horimir sponsored break together with our other sponsors, Selzink Plus, who take care of your immunity, getting you all pumped up, and Fox Lags, whose son we see in the Custodes goal.
Oh yeah, but he's doing good. He's also being sponsored by one of the sponsoring companies, to send out Czech players into America, Canibus, the Farmers Association. And Fox Lacrosse.
And maybe
company.
we use this opportunity to also say hi to all our Czech friends watching all around the world. Dobrý den, dobrý večer, dobré ráno.
Nazdar, jak se máte všichni ve světě?
Posíláme pozdravy určitě do New Yorku, do Benešova, do Brna.
Do Vancouveru posíláme, tam jsou taky český hráči.
Jo, do Pardubic. A všichni polským hráčům, do Malešic,
do Radotína, na Zbraslav posíláme.
A možná taky do Plzně, protože máme plzeňský hráče.
Do Plzně, ano, a snad se Plzeň zase oživí.
To by bylo fajn, kdyby se Plzeň oživil.
Kdyby se oživil. Těšíme se na všechny a v Brně je taky lacrossový tým Ravens.
Jo, a taky máme druhou ligu, že jo?
Taky máme druhou ligu pro všechny, kdo si chtějí zahrát lacrosse tak jako o víkendu, jenom si zase připomenout, jaký ten sport je, nebo si trošku pohubnout, přijďte na druhou ligu.
A taky se těšíme všichni juniory, co tady hráli tenhle víkend a děkujeme, že jste hráli taky rodičům v 7:30 ráno, protože my víme, že to není lehký, mě tady taky byli v 7:30 ráno.
Rodičům padá velký hold.
A padá jim velký hold. We will switch back to English now after saying some greetings and thank yous to our Czech fans and players.
It's kind of weird knowing that we're all talking English because of the whole lacrosse world is English and actually we're in Europe in Prague.
but we like it that way.
Yes,
We're growing
yes,
the
that's
game
great.
across the continent and hopefully worldwide. I do know we have a couple of people from Hong Kong watching in because they've been growing their box lacrosse program as well.
Oh, yeah.
And they have even participated in, I think 3 years ago in the Memorial. And hopefully they'll come back.
I remember first time Japan came into the Memorial.
Oh, that was amazing, huh?
That was a long time ago.
Oh, and a shot
Saved by Blaha with a pretty one. And now the boys of Radotin are wanting to get themselves out into the attack to even up
One
because
of the
they're losing
Kucheras.
by 2 goals.
There's 3
With a
Kucheras.
diver, and Bambushek kicks the ball right in. And that is a smart move. Bartushka is a big player with his head. He has a lot of experience, but also he watches only the ball, and that makes him very sharp.
He's very focused, that's for sure. He's not
Doshli
one.
with a slinger shot saved by Blaha into the leg pad.
Novak with the rebound. Back to Doshli.
She
Novak.
gets it up over.
Fischer.
He wants to go on the crease.
Yeah, Radocin is way too good
Saved by
defending the
Blaha.
crease.
Good save there in the middle. To Polak in the middle. Going up through the attacking zone. Quick one on Peszek with Polak. And they missed out the one. Good save by Bartushka.
And
And this
Radocin
was
still
all
on the
hurt.
possession.
So Peszek with the ball here, going to Polak on the crease.
Jižní Město back with the ball.
Kompas advances up front with it.
Petrak,
And
shot.
saved by Viktor Blaha into the stick. All on the right one, but Hody wants to get it out. Martin Hodan moves the ball through and gets it to Lukáš Kuchera, but Lukáš Kuchera couldn't be there quick enough, and he is really now sad that the possession was passed over to Jižní Město.
And we are back with a Jižní Město ball. They're slowing down the play a little bit. They're trying to set something up, not counting on their quick stick skills alone, but trying to
a big
maybe
opportunity for them
distract the Custodes defense. But
They're
they
still kind of safe, but
yeah,
they're way more in attack.
but they ran out of time this time. Ball goes back to the Custodes.
Hodan with the ball, getting himself transitioning out.
We're kind of switching seats here, standing,
Yeah.
sitting, whatever works best.
I was complaining in Czech earlier, maybe into the mic. So goes Riklik with the ball, moving it from the defensive zone of Jižní Město into the attacking zone. of
Fun
Jižní
fact,
Město.
Richtlieg means express, fast.
Yeah, Mr. Express.
Mr. Express.
Probably not from the Czech Railways, but
Nor the German ones, but
yeah, they're not sponsoring us yet, so we can make jokes about
yeah,
them.
that's true.
And that's
Another
Viktor Blaha
save.
with a save on the low ground. He's wearing his San Jose stealth pants, and Peszek with a with a shot on the crease, and the Custodes manage it to call it, and it's
Too many. Too many illegal substitution. This will be a minor foul for 2
Why
minutes.
did this happen, Barbara? What did you saw?
Well, you know, sometimes they try to steal a couple of yards in transition, or they don't pay attention, and somebody who was on their way out, which I think was what happened here, he was on the way out, then kind of the ball came his way, so he changed his mind, but his colleague was already on the floor, which made him
So
6.
it's the sharpness of the referee which makes this one go
Yes,
so.
and Vasek on the other side of the floor had the best view because he sees both benches across the floor, so it's an easy call to
Vasek's a
make.
good referee. He's very sharp, he sees most of it. Also very experienced.
I'm a big Vasek fan generally.
I know.
And I mean, you have to say that because he's your teammate.
Yeah, I was always his fan. I like him. He's my friend.
He's definitely currently the most clicked video on the NBLL
Yes.
Instagram
He's a
channel.
star, that's
we
true.
suggest you go check it out.
And there goes Cobra Hayek with a passover. all over from Viktor Blaha to Peszek. Peszek by himself shoots to Bartuszka's legs. And Bartuszka makes it. Mijarik with the ball moves it into the offensive zone. Goes for it there, attacks. Novak passes to Doshli, and it's saved by Viktor Blaha.
A lot of back and forth in this game. We have a score of 2-4, unlike what we had last night, where we were already at 9-7, I think, at halftime.
This game is not about power. This game is about playing good numbers, good times, good defenses, and also making good shots. Because the one who maintains the lead gets the win, and both of these teams are a little bit broken. This is the battle of the broken, those teams who lost yesterday, and one of them wants to come winning, so they are both pumped up and ready to get it.
I think it's safe to say that if you make it into the Final Four, nobody wants to go home empty-handed.
I'm thinking that the Custodes are very talented, and they're on the edge of this talent here, but it's the physique, the quantity of the players which they lack a little bit, and that makes Jižní Město a little bit advantage.
Oh.
And that's a goal there.
Viktor Blaha almost had it, but wasn't there enough. I mean, he tried so hard, and he had the first one, and then it kind of just trickled in. We can see it on the replay here, going up top across the floor, and he has it at first, and then it trickles in and goes in.
It's a nice goal, this one.
Very nice goal. Yeah, he should not be heartbroken. He's a young goalie too, right?
Viktor Blaha played a 3-year season in Nanaimo Timbermen, and then he played in Vancouver area too. He is still eager to come back. I'm not sure really with all teams he played there, but the Nanaimo Timbermen, call out to all Nanaimo boys. That's the team of Viktor Blaha where he played. He's a very smart goalie, very calm. But, you know, it's a sport. Peszek with the ball to over to the shot. Polak shoots into the leg pad of Bartuszka, right in it.
9 minutes to go in this half. I think Radocin desperately wants to get back on the board, trailing 3 goals right now. I think it will be a game about consistency. Who can keep it up for all 4 quarters?
That's what it is.
And not lose focus. That will be also crucial for the final game, if you ask me.
Oh, yeah.
Who's gonna, you know, whose nerves are better is maybe the better description for the final game. We will live to see it. Just tune in.
And there goes Cobra Hayek with Peszek. Peszek misses pass, rebound check, and the defense of the Jižnís are already there to be contacted on Hayek on the boards.
Radocin complaining about that, but he more slid into the boards and then just got a...
But Hayek, Cobra already back in the defense. They don't have the numbers to change after these ones. But, well, the defense of the Jižní Město has a very good consistency and build-up. And that's also the reason why they keep it this way. And Peszek, even though he's a good scorer, has not much chances, because when both teams are playing a textbook play, it's
absolutely
harder. And here we go with an advantage of Jižní Město.
And maybe to explain to our viewers, Custodes playing in red are
big
a little
one
short on their bench. They had a lot of injuries and sicknesses in this last week, so they're battling with that.
Oh, this one was close.
Jižní Město seems to have brought their A-team here. Can they keep it up, though?
Yes.
That is the big question. Last night, they lost out in that late third quarter a little bit. Maybe it was the focus. Maybe they wanted it too bad.
Oh, when was the last time they beat Radocin? It was in this league, so meaning they have a chance.
Oh, they absolutely
want to do it. They want to play it.
Absolutely do. Absolutely, they have.
And I said both teams, these Radocin and Jižní Město, don't have imports, so it's also pure Czech game, this one. To get into these teams is pretty hard, but imports do get in, do the Wolves, for example.
Yeah, the imports is an interesting topic, and I talked to Brian about it yesterday as one, you know, an engineer of that for a lot of the imports here, utilizing American players that want to travel to Europe, maybe study here for, by the way, way less money than you do in the US, and get involved with the game here locally. So they have been a part of several teams, and it has changed the Malešíce game quite a lot. It has sped up their game.
It's also, you have to say, our league is open to everybody who plays lacrosse and is capable to keep up with this level of lacrosse.
Yes,
we
absolutely.
invite players from Canada, but if you just want to spend a season in the Czech Republic, play the most lacrosse in your life, not just box lacrosse, field lacrosse, tourneys, Sixies, the
and
Memorial.
And it doesn't have to be Czech Republic. It can be Vienna. It can be Berlin, right? We have all of these teams that will be more than happy to welcome
all of these
anyone
teams are
who
also
wants to play.
in the member and part of the NBLL, and they're all welcoming players to play there and maybe be a star like Dominik Pešek.
Oh, yeah.
Or Ben
oh, there
Hutchinson.
it is, talking about
That's
Pešek. He catches it from Honza Polak and just birds it right in.
Right in the right spot. That's where it goes. When they won, they won. But still, the lead is pretty big in a close game like this one. But only a little misconcentration could make the difference.
But still, that poker face, you could not tell by him walking off the floor what he's thinking there. I mean, he must be happy. It's 3-5 now. Totally different ball game to 2-5 when you ask me. Makes
it's a big difference when you're happy in the game than if you're happy of the game. You can play the game as much as you can with a straight mental thing. I'm gonna play the whole game, all 45 minutes.
Oh, Dobiasz doing a tremendous job there playing without his stick.
Yeah,
if you win face-offs, you win people lacrosse. Talking. Yeah.
And there's a hit.
Probably for a push. Kressel does not like that call.
Now Jižní is going out with 6 players.
Utilizing that delayed penalty advantage. The Custodes bench is not happy with that call. I mean, we will see it on the replay. And
7 seconds on the shot.
Another one
and
scored. A goal.
Jižní Město got an opportunity with this call to get out and score on Blaha.
And Kressel is still going to sit down? I am not sure. I thought I saw a second hand up there. Well, it wouldn't matter.
I'm not a referee. I don't know
no,
the referee laws.
I think he just wanted clarification on what it was exactly. He's definitely not happy with the call. I think Lukáš, the coach, has a question. He might have to wait for the halftime break. There's nothing to talk about here. It's a minor penalty. We will not walk across the floor to attend to a coach. We can do that at halftime, which is in 5 minutes.
This is a part of the game with routine when they get sour.
Right.
You know? That's the right word. And if you're playing against them, having a sour routine play, it's not really comfortable, but it's their way also of success. So
you grow thick skin when you referee this league.
Oh yeah. That was a weird call though, but
well, I have to say we didn't see it. It was in that corner where we don't see that
well. With a shot.
There was definitely contact with the back, but we were way too far away to see how much contact.
Oh yeah. Dominik Pešek by the goal, standing near the crease, but the control of the ball at Jižní Město's side now.
Custodes getting a little bit frustrated here, and as you said, that can get uncomfortable because they're, they have a certain intensity that translates to the floor.
Oh, mainly.
That can be tough to manage.
Absolutely. Now Barak with the catch of the ball behind the net, sliding himself into the upset attack, 2-on-1, but the Custodes wait for themselves.
And we stand corrected. Obviously, the imports are not just American. We also have a couple of Canadians. Thanks for pointing that out.
Thank you, Liam.
Comment here. Great league for these guys to play in, very competitive, professional, and well organized. Thanks for that feedback. We like to hear it. Tell your friends and family. We are happy to bring you these games here. My name is Barbara Zelenaj.
I'm Philip Lackey, and we're the NBLL 2022. There goes Jižní Město advance up on the top.
We're coming close to halftime. I'm pretty sure Custodes want to get on the board a little more to take a little bit of more of a momentum into the locker room.
Hard game, and there goes Dominik Pešek.
And Pešek is ready, and here we go.
Oh! And Bartuška managed to save this one. Pešek again gains control.
Still on there. He's going to try again.
Oh, they're fighting hard. They want to have it there. More control. 3 minutes to go in the second period.
The fans in the arena are riled up. Bartuszka with the save.
Bartuszka is a good one here.
He's so quick back up on his feet.
Yeah,
I
he's
always
pretty
wonder
quick.
how he does it.
But the Jižní Město goalies are talented, both of them, Čekal and Bartuszka. But Bartuszka's style of play, I call it the big wall, and it's sometimes unshootable through.
How heavy is your gear?
What?
Do you know how heavy your gear is?
Couldn't hear you.
Not enough to slow you down is the right answer, I think.
Stereo, and
all right,
there
and
we go.
timeout. A little bit of a breather coming on 2 minutes in this
very
half.
hot here.
It is very warm, and the heat is just rising, and it will rise even more as we move into the second half shortly. And as the teams are taking the breather, we will also, and just remind you of our sponsors, we have Horemir beer. If you're not in the arena yet, you better come over before we run out of those 30-crown beers. For those of you watching from abroad, that's about €1. That's about as good as it gets. Ever.
Oh, definitely.
And it is specialty beer. It's not, something you can buy in the store easily. So just come over here and enjoy some great lacrosse with us. We have Foxlack, Selsing Plus, Forward, Svet IT, and more. Also, Fortuna Group has joined in on the fun for the NBLL. So who knows what that will bring in the future of this league. And we're back to the floor. 2:30 left in this half. Custodes with the ball, desperately trying to get on the board and get some more goals in before this halftime break. They're working hard. The score does not reflect the intensity of this game. I mean, it is a three-goal game. That is not really a big difference.
They get it out here with Ben Lavalley on the middle, up advancing into the attack, and Doshli's gaining opportunity with the ball. Barak with himself, passing it long
Can
wide
Postupa
into
get
the
the
net.
rebound? Nope. Oh, and too many. Yeah.
And that was
that is
too
a
many.
costly mistake. That's
Way
their
too many.
second one.
And he's
in
looking
this quarter.
closely at those benches. He doesn't want to make mistakes of not letting them steal those yards.
Oh, especially on, like a potential fast break. You don't want
absolutely.
to have that happen. And it's so easy to see on those because you have one guy way forward, and it's relatively easy to count the rest on the floor. So if
Novak moving over the ball, trying to run it around to move Blaha with a hit. Oh, that's a station ball right there.
might be what Radotin needs here.
Deep
We've also seen a lot of shorthanded goals, so teams scoring while they were shorthanded. We had a couple last night, which is always fun to see. And we talked about this last night. These teams don't play 5-on-5 that much anyway because they like that transition game. They like the 4-on-3s, the 4-on-4s.
It's a development of lacrosse. A few years ago, it was all stationary NLL boxes. And then Radotin had some players in United States, and Jižní Město had them. And that's a goal from Jižní. Wow, runs for it by himself into the goal. Gets up to the crease and shoots it in. Wow, Jižní Město is taking the lead before the half of the game to 4 goals.
What a momentum for Jižní Město coming close to halftime here. And that was a costly mistake for the Custodes. Now they're trailing 4 goals shortly before halftime.
Oh, yeah.
I would not want to be in that locker room at halftime.
Well, that's depending, but
maybe a fly on the wall.
Well, that's depending if you played games like this. But Jižní Město have to push hard all game because the talent can help Radotin to win the second 2 periods coming up after. We got 50 seconds left.
Oh, the door was open.
And
Jižní Město won that face and
for a
lost
moment,
it.
Matej Barak now
all by
on
himself.
a 2-on-1 chance.
Can he do it?
Can he do it?
Bartuszka has it.
Oh, he could, but he couldn't get it in.
Prochaska.
Bartuszka hits it over.
Oh, over and back. 36 seconds left.
And there goes an attack for Jižní. Jižní Město gets it up on top. with Rzezniczek, with Bambusha coming in the game, and Dushley calling out a timeout with 44 seconds left in the quarter.
No, it's a little bit less than 30, so we see the timeout clock now. So we're, I think, down to maybe 25,
20 seconds, that's
like
enough
that.
for an attack.
Oh, absolutely.
Victor Braha goes for his drink break. They're a little bit, it's pretty quiet there on the benches from the other team. They want to try hard with the physique.
We hope you're enjoying this broadcast. The teams are working hard. We're working hard. The whole league is working hard to bring you the best lacrosse there is to watch right now. We are
Best
in
lacrosse
Prague,
in
Czech
Europe.
Republic. This is best lacrosse in Europe, and I will repeat myself, best lacrosse outside of North America for sure.
Best box lacrosse.
Yes. Thank you,
It's
sir.
like European-wise. There are leagues of box lacrosse going on also in Switzerland, France, and Israel. Israel's could be called the third biggest box lacrosse country in the world, but after Canada and the United States, if we call the United States lacrosse, like box lacrosse in. And there's a Shaman moment here with a call for 2 seconds of play on a hit. What a weird call here on.
And that's halftime, and emotions are running high on the floor here with some words being said between the players. Custodes look very frustrated at this point, and I can understand that. I mean, you're trying
They're a little bit. They're a little bit. What those guys are known to get heads up. Those guys are trained to practice to go through hard, and they will get the lead if they want to. They will get the hand if Jižní Město will make mistakes.
And it's yet to see if they will. We will take a halftime break. Come back and join us in 10 minutes. Grab a drink, grab a snack, and we will be here for you and show you a couple of highlights in the meantime. My name is Barbara Zelenaj.
I'm Philip Latke.
And this is the NBLL 2022 bronze medal game live from Jižní Město, Prague, Czech Republic. Vráťte se k nám.
posadil do hajzlu, ale nic to neudělal.
Zbývalo sice moc.
Jako když pískli, vole, 2 vteřiny. Vole, přesně, to já nevidím moc. Jaký tohle je fakt. Tebe nehodil, jo?
Ale v té bráně ještě, jo? V té ještě bráně všichni. Máme si bazén, všichni tam byl, jeden bazének jenom. Tak pojďte, jeden bazén.
Pojďte, jeden. Nohy.
Hody nemusí. Tam a k bráně, jo?
So we're back here with this game. Ladies, gentlemen, girls, and all lacrosse players around the globe watching us. This is the game between the home team, LC Jižní Město, which are home at the South City Arena, and the champions, former champions, and last year's champions, now wanting to obtain the bronze medal, the LC Custodes. We saw 2 periods which were quite packed in action, but Jižní Město remained a score 7-3 goals in the game. So yeah, it was a tense game, some good calls, some bad calls. What'd you say, Barbara?
Well, I say all calls are good calls if they're made, but you know, I'm biased in that
sometimes.
sense. I'm biased in that sense. But here we are with the 3rd period of the bronze medal game. LC Custodes in red with Jižní Město in white, currently up 4 goals. And let's see what the Radotín guys talked about in their locker room. And let's see what they'll show us here on the floor. First face-off goes to them. Quick action. Kuchera's shot. Not quite on target.
Big one there.
A little bit of a push and shove back into the crease. So Custodes keep the ball. Pešek.
Radotín now moving the ball through. Gets it around. Dobiash now passes it out into the attacking zone of Jižní Město. Jižní Město waits for their numbers.
Custodes a little bit more cautious with subbing, as they already suffered 2 penalties for that and got scored on both, I think.
Well, they could, and they scored another goal here. Right,
like
not even a minute in.
For it.
Yeah, not even a minute in this period, and now they're by 5 goals up. Will they run the Custodes running time? Maybe.
Well,
that
the
can
first
happen.
time it happened was last night, surprisingly so, in that last minute. We all hope that they will catch up, and you know, if there's somebody in for a surprise, it would be them. And
they still got 24, 34 minutes left to play.
Plenty game time left here, and they're back with the ball. Pešek.
Lances out in his attacking zone, gets himself passes around to Kuchera, who gets up to the crease, and there's a delayed penalty. So Radotín wants to keep the ball, and they score. They revenge themselves. They scored.
Use the opportunity of that delayed penalty and get on the board quickly. 2 quick goals in this 3rd period. Holding canceled by the goal, so we're back 5-on-5.
Yeah, wow, quick answer from the Custodes. Now the score is 8-4, and yeah, it's a good one here. They need to answer the goals from Jižní.
Dobiash was just so dominant at that face-off.
Well, they're now Jižní is looking that they are going through a tactic of trying to shoot as much as they could on Blaha. Radotin's maintaining a little, they want more control of the ball, but they're more stable. There goes a 2-on-2 action from Jižní to Došli on the crease, who shoots into the legs of Blaha.
A Jižní Město legend right here. Over 40 years old and still a tremendous athlete. And
shoots and scores with a diver. Oh my God, that's a signature. Dashley went out had a little dance on the crease, little pushing up over the player and scored it around to Blaha's net, who couldn't do anything, just fall down.
Dashley, the definition of a multi-sport athlete. If he's not playing lacrosse, he plays hockey, he plays floorball.
But lacrosse is his real passion.
Oh, yes, it is. But he's just so skilled on, more or less everything.
He is the man of Jižní Město, like the go man. So, and there goes another action. Gains control of the ball for Custodes.
Bartuška with the ball.
Bartuška moves it around, goes through. Jižní's are advancing now.
Novak waiting for his boys to get into position. Bambušek.
And that's a one-off over.
Fisher to his help.
There goes Bambušek with a try.
Hold on, Fisher matchup is also interesting.
Polach. And Novak scored this one from a distance with a snipe. He literally just went into his shooting position, got the one back and shot.
Wow. I did not see that one coming, I have to say. And
wow, this is full of surprises. This Final Four is full of surprises. Jižní Město leading the game by 6 goals, and that's a safety. That is true. They want to play a constant game. Oh, this was a close shot. Now Dashley with a shot from the distance, picked up by Custodes. Kressel gets himself up in the attack and hits too hard.
Kressel, probably one of the most athletic players in this league overall. He is incredible.
Oh yes, he hits pretty hard there on that one. So
Kressel, I believe, a product of Pilsen. Am I right?
I think he is. Yes.
So we do hope to see Pilsen, the home of Pilsner Urquell, back in the league at some point, maybe in combination with Munich. Who knows?
Well, let's hope that if Pilsen and Munich would join the league and it would grow in a huge competition and divisions, and we would have some more. We could offer more lacrosse for the whole European Union, for all people coming over to play lacrosse.
Vejmelka with a hard shot, but Blaha saves it right between his
doesn't want to make mistakes here.
And the first pushing and shoving starting in front of the crease there.
Now the Jižní Město fans are pretty loud, and they want to cheer up their fans. 'Cause that's what helps when you have fans cheering for you. And Bartuška saves this one into the belly.
I also have to say one of the surprising things of this Final Four was also how clean the game were last night. Everybody played very disciplined. We barely had any penalties, and not just in that first semifinal, which was to be expected, but also in the second semifinal. You need to know that Jižní Město and Malešice are number 2 and 3 in terms of penalties in the league overall. Only topped by Zbraslav, your very own.
My own team. Yeah, I'm happy to be a part of the Zbraslav institution. But yeah, those games are played clear because you don't want to make mistakes which cost you goals. And that's coming
with the
from
save.
Both of the teams today.
Yes, and we had 2 goals scored on a stupid mistake, meaning an illegal substitution error.
Big hit
Those
around
just
the neck.
really hurt in my eyes.
From Barak. Lavalle passes up to Fisher on top. Goes up from it. They have the time. Goes up, shoots into the legs of Blaha, who manages to save this one. And he tosses it up all over to Cobra Hayek with Pešek. Pešek tries a roller shot saved by Bartuška. And this is a tremendous moment. The Jižní are advancing back again in the attack. The game's not getting lazy, it's getting faster. Long hit, Blaha, quick one with a great fake there. Passing it to Martin Hodaň. Yeah, that's what we want to see. Blaha pumped up, getting ready for some great saves. And then we have Mate Barak on the middle.
The fans to our left, which will be, I guess, the Malashitsa corner later on. That's where they have been assembling for their game later. Also currently joined by a lot of Wolves players and fans. So
yeah, because Jižní Město are having their tribune full. Oh, tremendous save from Blaha there. Going up here with the Kuchera and gets himself up.
And a fight for the ground ball. The ground ball so crucial in this game, or in any lacrosse game.
Advances in attack. Bambushek and Victor Blaha gets another save.
I don't know
here.
about you, but you feel the intensity of this game just rising in the last maybe 1 minute. It's gone up a notch. Yeah, pushing, shoving. There it is.
Big quick one, 10 seconds.
We had a reset, a little delayed reset. The Jižní Město bench didn't look like that.
First one, there goes
Pešek.
By the goal. Hits it
and
scores with a shovel shot right into the net.
Just a
Pešek waited for this one, and he hit a clean shot.
Pešek show goal.
Oh, yes.
That's what we're here for, ladies and gentlemen. We've seen over, I think, 60 of those in the regular season.
This is a goal it needs.
It's this third one today.
Yeah, 5 goals difference. It's not unmakeable unless you have so much time as we still do. So the Custodes want to make a difference still. They want to win it. They want to go for it. They don't want to come out with a 4th place. Fischer running around Blaha there. Being pressured by Cobra Hayek. Now Hodan to Doshli. With a all top folder. Petrak tries to manage it. Barak Hodan picks the ball up and the possession goes to Jižní Město. Here another attack. Now Kressel on the field. Ball going up there. Petrak on the top being defended by Kuchera. Bambushek One up top. Shoots again into Victor Blaha's legs, and Victor manages to catch it, and here goes a rebound catch from Jižní. Bambushek to Petrak, Petrak to Barak now.
I have to say
and
the rebounds
the
are so fascinating in box lacrosse, and that's kind of what makes a big difference when you play box lacrosse and all the other disciplines we have. You're just so much more skilled on your stick, waiting for those rebounds. And this is something where I think the newer teams in the league will need a little bit more experience to really get those rebounds.
Well, those teams need a lot of teamwork.
Oh!
And what a snipe shot from Vasily. Wow, with a sniper over there. Goes for it from top. Hits it on up back and goes for the sniper.
Just waits for it, gets ready, and off. There we go. Another face here
Dobiasz desperately and got it for Jižní. Jižní's dominating so far on the face-offs. And there goes Dobiasz. With Bambushek into the goal. Right in there, the 11th goal of the game.
I really hope you can hear the noise in this arena in our background, because it is something.
This is a good atmosphere. Jižní really wants to bring the bronze medal home, and they don't want to capitulate on their fans. They want to play the game, and they're leading it by 6 goals, and we have 6 minutes remaining in the
I
third
love
period.
lacrosse, any version of it, but lacrosse with fans is definitely always better.
Yes. Lacrosse is a sport about the players mostly. Wow, Doshli wanted to slide it one in. Blaha to Hayek, who's advancing on his spaces. No, lacrosse is a sport about players, and having other players cheer up for you, having fans coming over to watch you is just great. Fischer with the big pass from the goalie. Now Petrak with the ball. slowly looking forward for their chances. They're playing full time. They're using the time very wisely, very carefully. Is it up top pass with a little toss pass? Gets it out, shots. Blaha closed down the legs and didn't let them in, but Jižní is still in possession pretty hard. Hayek with a slash for an opportunity to shoot.
Jižní Město trying to get the most out of this possession, holding the ball for quite a long time, taking their time on the shots. This didn't quite work out. Deflected.
And there goes Hayek again with his chance and scores.
In.
Finally, that's the one we wanted.
Yeah, he tried that now. I think this was his third fast break in this game. And finally,
fifth fast break. He already scored a goal from it once. And now again, what a nice and clean draw from Cobra Hayek.
Beautiful game of lacrosse over here. 5 minutes left in the third quarter of the bronze medal game.
All over. Doshley with the ball. Pachak. Pachak goes up there with it. Pass it to Dobiash on a shot chance. They have 6 seconds in the shot clock. Ooh, big hit there, blocked. And scored by Petrak from a lock rebound on the ground.
Quick answer from Jižní Město.
There we go.
Less
he
than
passes
30
it on
seconds
top,
later.
loses the ball by the boards, tries to shoot. Blas saved, picked up again, and scored. And that's the 13th goal for Jižní here.
6:13 right now. Less than 5 minutes left in this third quarter. Man, I do love those replays and highlights, don't you?
I do too, where you can see all the goals coming in, all the way how you shot your shot, and also people are watching these to get better, to see how you shot, and if you played in this game, watch it reversely, you learn from yourself.
We have a small break here on the floor to make sure that it's dry around the crease.
Yes, this tarmac, it's pretty bouncy, but also very slippery sometimes when it's wet.
Oh yeah, bouncy is a good point. The juniors this morning were really struggling with the bounce.
But as to be the second biggest box lacrosse arena in Prague or in the Czech Republic, the other one being in Radotín with a NLL turf, and this one as for official leagues and being indoors, it's a good one. For example, in Barnaby, they're playing in Vancouver on wooden floors, same as in New Westminster.
Yes,
they
the
play
New
those
West
old original
floor. Oh my
yes.
God, the green floor, Queen's
I
Park.
played there and I won.
I'm instantly in love with that.
I like that one. So
big shout out to Keith, who's also watching us online.
Yeah, Keith Gagne up from New Westminster.
Yeah, he lives right there. Big check there from Barak, right on the stick.
Saved there by Blaha.
Yeah.
He wants to control those goals.
I think for a second he wasn't sure where the ball is, but stepped right where his experience taught him, and he was right.
Exactly. Kressel now going up top with Hayek, who's moving the ball around, who's moving himself into shooting position, tries to shoot, blocked by the shoulder of a white player. And the Whites are not getting possession here. It's a good call. They are defending it here. Jižní wants to hold it, and Radotin's trying to show up some shots, maybe from Pešek, maybe from other ones.
So observing the bench here a little bit, I would say that the Custodes have calmed down.
Big try there from
They looked a little nervous at the
Pešek.
beginning of that second half, also because of the unsettling score, but they
2-on-1
look much more
situation.
confident right now.
Oh, they are confident. They're steady to keep the game up this way. They're steady to shoot some more goals, to play a good game. They want to play physically a lot.
Maybe it's a strategy, who knows?
That's a good strategy
Make
then.
Jižní Město comfortable and then have them lose their...
Maybe, but
their
it's a bad strategy losing by 7 goals then. So let's hope it's not, and that Radotins will come back to themselves and tie up the game a bit.
Kuchera.
Now they're passing around, getting themselves up comfortable with a long distance shot wide. There's still 10 seconds in the attack.
2:30 left in this
Romanek
quarter.
to
Quick action,
Kuchera,
and it's in.
who just does the Swedish hit into the goal. We call it on the Swedish, as the Swedish hockey team uses this tactic to score goals. The Rado teams do too. They last easy pass to the player standing on the crease or play crease who just slides the ball in. There we go. That's an incredible
one for
goal.
Lukáš Kuchera. He is the league favorite for many people.
Maybe Dobiasz here with a dominating face-off, but loses the ball to Kressel. He's gaining control.
Kressel playing very tight on that ball there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he did step into the crease. Too bad, because that looked like a very nice play.
Look clear, but the tensions are rising.
Look at
you
that.
can see Dominik Pešek is putting everything he got into himself and into Lacrosse with a shot.
What a shot!
Great save by Bartuszka. That one could have hurt a lot. Wow, Bartuszka was on the spot there ready.
I'm glad I wasn't in the way of that shot, I have to say.
Yeah, Dominik Pešek really going for it. They want it. They are gonna snipe their shots hard.
Misses out on
Little miss
Barak.
by Barak there. Polak tries to, and it's saved there. It's in control by Dobiasz. And he loses possession with this one after the ref call. Well, what kind of call is this?
I believe Dobiasz tried to grab the ball with his hand on that dead ball, which is something that only the goalie can do, but not
That's
the players.
That's the situation at the bronze medal game. You go instinctively. And Barak with a good opportunity and being blocked there by Jižní. And there they go with the attack. 24-4, Jižní by himself. Shot saved by Blaha, and Bambušek goes for the rebound. Kos really tried to score that one in.
We're entering the last minute of this quarter. Very exciting bronze medal game.
Yes.
Custodes 7, Jižní Město 13 right now.
Well, it's 6 goals. You can score that in a period.
Oh, yeah, absolutely you can.
Oh, big one. Fischer wanted to do this with a quick rebound. They shot out wide.
Not quite on target, so the Custodes will get another chance.
The last attack of this game, well, here goes to the Custodes, and they have an opportunity to score 1 goal more and go with a little opportunity to tie up into the 4th. Hayek to Prochaska. Clean hit and
finally
scores.
Makes that shot and gets on the board in this bronze medal game. 26 seconds left in the 3rd. Crucial goal for the Custodes.
Crucial, but
at
very
this
clear,
time.
very technical. Really, that was a goal they needed.
Spot on, and the goal they needed at the time where they needed.
Exactly.
They might get one more. Let's see what happens. Here, 26 seconds is a long time in box lacrosse.
Yeah,
Kressel
it's
works
a whole
hard
attack.
for it. Ball goes out.
Now it goes 20 seconds for Jižní Město here.
Oh, Kressel just really went for that ball. Wasn't quite on time.
Yeah, he
and
did.
And the ball bounced out of the
This
bounds.
is for Jižní a good chance.
Oh, yeah,
Those
they will
20
just
seconds
wait out and have a last second shot.
to get the moment.
Fischer getting ready for it. Going for it. No.
Oh, being
he
blocked.
was quite out of position at that
Petak
point.
tries to get it.
Blaha with the save. Looking
Blaha
for
passes
Barak.
over to Matej
Barak
Barak.
has 1 second.
Last
Will he
second.
make it? Buzzer beater. Buzzer beater.
It's
no.
after the
no.
whistle. After the whistle.
Just very, very close.
This one didn't
Very,
count.
very close. But they know it.
They
know
finished
it.
Custodes finished this one this period.
Oh,
They
very
playing
strong,
hard,
very high note. If I was Jižní Město, I would be cautious right about now.
So
that
there's
was
last
a
15
huge
minutes to
play
go
by
and-
Barak.
So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to this show, to this bronze medal game. My name is Filip Latke. I'm here with
Barbara Zelenaj.
and we'll tune into you shortly. And thank you, everybody who's watching. We have 99 live followers. Shout out to all of you. Thank you, and see you in a bit.
Maybe we can crack the 100 at the beginning of this fourth quarter in the bronze medal game. So invite your friends, and we will be back in a couple of seconds.
Je vám to jasný? Prostě to 15 minut povsete a sežerete každý balón. Nebudeš na něj čekat, půjdeš do toho souboje.
Tam sbírají ty vole u nás balóny uprostřed nebo u brankoviště ty vole a my jsme 20 cm od nich, jak to může chytit ty vole.
Jeden, útok.
5krát za sebou.
Útok, teď to skvěle vycházelo. Pohyb, lítá balón, naběhnu bez balónu do středu, střílej. Přestane tam kličkovat na brankoviště. Přestane kličkovat na brankoviště, budeme střílet pro balón. Pojďte, pojďte.
Dobrá, pojďte se dohromady, pojďte. Ale pojďte v té obraně si to říct, kluci, jo? Volíte to náročně jako posledních 15 minut. Pojďte se jít do toho, když vám tu Lacrosse do toho hráči, tak si prostě ať o mě ví, když vás to udělá všechno, je to v pohodě. Oni tam chodí jak chtějí, je to smutný se to koukat. Ale je radši smutnější je se to koukat, když víme, jaký jste hovada, vole, a měli by tam být od vás. Takže jenom si to říct a opravdu, ať aspoň leží. Prostě když ten balón chytá nebo něco, nebo se dotkněte. A v tom útoku, kluci, pojďte teďka, není na co čekat. Od začátku, pojďte všech těch, pojďte hrát do brány s tím, že na každou straně musí jeden ze strany běhnout nahoru. Jak to nahrávku, posledný balón, tak to, fast break, jasný. Ať se dá jestli tak, vždycky, ať někomu odhodí. Ať ten hráč, co má balón, může...
Obrana, kde je vlevo nahoře, ty většině běžíš na půlku a čekáš, že někdo odhodí. Pojďte střídat. Když, vole, budeme zahazovat ty breaky, OK, ale, vole, jako jednoduššího toho nedáme než breaky. Pojďte hrát
ještě jedno, pojďte, dělejte, pojďte, pojďte! Kurva!
Dobrá, co je, no?
Tady Petr Kamet!
Dobrá, daj, vole. Zádu, zádu sbírat! Když se razí jsme samozřejmě na ten levý, a když se u té blížší strany, tak pojďme střídat.
Pojďte do toho, pojďte!
Stepped up these last 5 minutes and are trailing right now 8-13 over Jižní Město. And let's see what they can make out of it.
Yeah, well, last 14 minutes, 45 seconds to go in this game. Both teams want to show as much as they can. They want to hit it as much as they can. They want to play as much as they can. And actually, it's the last time they're playing this season. So they want to finish the season successfully. With a touch over, there goes Kuchera with a quick one. And Bartushka with a leg save there.
And not giving up, though. Catching up, trying to get that ball
Radotin
back.
fans finally waked up and started to cheer for them a little bit. But the Jižní Město side is really loud and you can hear them. It is nice to play with fans.
I love it. I love it. You know, fans, broadcast.
Big shot.
Even the presence of cameras kind of gives the whole thing a completely different nature, right? It's not you just playing ball in your backyard. It's you really playing in front of people.
There goes Jižní Město trying to hold
Reznicek.
the possession there in their attacking
fighting
zone.
for it.
Reznicek with a really...
Does he still
really
have it? Hard to
cross there,
see.
being hauled by Polak.
Wojta Schaffner right there observing the situation. 3 more seconds on that possession. He has it. Unbelievable.
And there
Whoa.
goes 30 seconds. Wow. He held up onto the ball for the whole
What a fight
time.
by Reznicek, though, and he did come out with the ball.
They want to
There
play
just
time
wasn't
now.
enough
They
time.
want to stretch things as much possible as it can so they can maintain this lead. And Jižní really wants the bronze. There's a 3-on-2 opportunity now.
And they
coming in.
are really experienced in playing for bronze, we have
Yeah.
to say. They've done it many times in recent
It's not
years.
about playing for bronze or being experienced in gossip like this. It's about playing a good game, really enjoying it, really wanting to win, and yeah, just have fun. And
We're
I think that
definitely having fun.
both team have fun quite a lot here.
Shot.
Ball out being dropped, and Jižní holds the possession.
He really took into his helmet.
Took a hit one over
he's
there.
fine. That's what the helmets are for, right?
Doschli with a long score. Nice snipe from Pavel Doschli. The 14th goal. He went out for his sniping position and shot it into it. You can see he gets the pass, simply walks all the way up to the double pointer and shoots it into the net of Blaha. Wow, Barbara, those are the goals we need to see.
Yeah, those are definitely
From the
goals
victors, of course.
we need and want to see. Dobiasz again with the win on the face-off.
Wow, the Jižní Město team are trying hard now.
Barak fighting hard for it. He does not want Dobiasz to score. Where's the ball? Is it still in the stick or
no? The
no,
ball's
it's
on
out.
the ground.
It's out.
There's a big fight
They're fighting
for it.
And Radotin comes up with the ball.
Standing in the goal, catches the position.
Not quite on target to Polak there. Postupa not giving up. He wants that ball back, but
And there goes
Not
another offense from Jižní. Jižní are not losing themselves at all. They're quickly on the changes. They're quick on the benches. They want to be there. They want to play it full.
I mean, Custodes turned up the heat at the end of third, and Jižní Město said,
No,
we
Jižní
can
Město are
top it
turning
up.
it way more now.
Yeah. It's like they're
They have
playing
way
cards.
more possession. And that one goes out into the players, out of the field. Now Barak with the possession of the ball.
Let's see if they can translate this one into a goal.
Peck with his opportunity. Pass it
And
behind
for-
the net.
Oh, that's in.
And it's in.
That is in,
And-
ladies and gentlemen. What a goal.
Kuchera went it for this one. They did this tactic. Oh, super simple and easy.
What a beauty from behind the net. And we can see it again.
Well, when you stand
Just
there,
beautiful.
it's just easy to make goals like this. Standing on the behind the
Oh,
crease.
he was ready for it.
Definitely.
They will try Martin Hodany on the face-off. Can he do Dobiasz? Nope.
Dobiasz is a good face-off player, very much in control of the ball. And there goes Formanek with it. Oh, the ball's being kicked and held by Bartuszka in front of the net.
And Dobiasz, not just a good lacrosse player, he also coaches the juniors.
Yes.
He helped me out setting up stuff for the floor yesterday.
He has a beautiful cabin.
Oh, he does.
I visited
Good to know.
once, yes. Beautiful, nice family.
Just a really nice guy overall.
He's a big future of lacrosse. And here goes 2-on-1 situation
Kuchera
for
Shimon.
Kuchera and saved by Bartuszka. Wow, Bartuszka is playing the
He's
game
on
tonight.
fire tonight.
Yes.
Barak
Gets
Pešek.
it ready. Pešek there.
out of the box just in time there.
Holds the posse for the Custodes up on it.
Martin Hodjan with less of a poker face.
Prochaska with a shot on the goal. Saved by Bartuszka. And there goes a 2-3-on-1. High advancing quickly. Saved.
Oh,
And a
no, he didn't have possession.
Uncalled
He
goal.
didn't have possession. So when the ball is in the crease like that, you
That one
can't
could
just
have
bat
got
it
in.
in. You have to have
Oh, big
actual
answer.
possession of it. So
Quick answer
excellent
from
call.
Jižní.
And
Too
too
many
many men for Jižní Město now.
It's a mistake here for Jižní because now they can lead up.
Excellent call by Daniel Hagen. I have to say, Pavel Doschli doesn't like it, but yes, when the ball is in the crease, you can't just bat it in. You have to pick it up and actually have possession. So as much as I like to agree with Pavel on a many times, this time I do not, and I agree with the call 100%. You have
There were just way
actually
too many players on
pick
that
up.
field earlier. So this one goes for the Custodes, a
Yeah.
power play the Custodes really need.
Great chance for the Custodes here to put some more goals on the board. They still need the in-home in the sin bin.
You can call it like that, yeah.
That's what it's called. We call it that.
Sin bin.
Yeah.
There goes an attack for power play of Radotín to Procházka.
Oh, and he does
another
it
diver.
again! Same thing, and he does it again.
Yeah, this is an answer from Radotín to the Jižní Město. It's 4 goals lead is nothing. They can still do it. It's 10 minutes. 9 minutes, 57 seconds to go. And wow, and we hit it.
We have over 100 people or 100 viewers because we do know that the Vienna Monarchs are watching together. So we know there's more of you. But we have 100 online here, and we're very happy about that. And you are right by tuning into this very exciting third place game. 10 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Dobiaš again with the face-off.
That was a quick one there, under control.
They want to answer those two
And
quick
he goes
ones.
for it,
Oh,
and he
has
scores!
it. He has it. The defense was not ready for that at all.
That was a single play by Dobiaš where he picked up the ball at face-off and just went for a goal. He answered this goal after the 2 hangers from Radotín. This is how the Jižní answered them. We won't have it. Wow. This
Picks
is a
it
tense
up,
game.
runs, and scores. Beautiful.
Absolutely tense game. Absolutely close by.
Just amazing. Another win for Jižní Město on the face. The face is proving to be crucial. Kressel with a spot-on check, but Jižní Město can get the rebound back. Quick one behind goal. Dobiaš to Novak. Novak had a beautiful goal just earlier.
The
Maybe
Jižní's are trying to move through the defense of Radotín. Big moving by the boards there now. Došli with the ball. Snipes tries to get it over, and Radotín picks the ball up right away.
And look at the legs of this guy. I mean, he just like can run down the floor.
Quick one.
Kressel. And then we're Kuchera. Yeah, fans of Radotín are definitely.
Yeah. They want them. Oh, big hit by Polak.
Barduška saves.
Get
Still
that
a
one
Radotín
over.
ball, not anymore. Došli picks it up.
Došli gets that one chanced. Ooh, too high on that one. Blaha catches the ball and moves it out towards with a full 30.
Radotín with another try here. That was
Can't shoot it
not on
wide,
target.
ain't bring them anything. Oh, big one from Kuchera again. He's finding himself behind the net. And there goes Procházka to Pešek. Pešek runs it with a jumper.
That
with
is
a
the Pešek
jumper.
special. He just makes it look so easy. It's just like a little
He does.
hop. You know, he hops in the air and just buries
His
it in the
stick
corner.
control is unbelievable. He's playing
Beautiful
so well.
Look at this. He goes, jumps, and there it is. Just
Over the
absolute
goalie.
beauty. 11-15. I mean, you know.
Wow, they're trying to get close systematically. The Custodes are, but the Jižní Město are desperate to hold their position. They're starting a little bit playing the tactic of the pressure.
Hold on to Polak. Polak looking for Pešek.
Dobiaš by himself in the middle. Waited for the
Pešek.
change.
Procházka. Procházka shoots.
Sniper wide, and Dobiaš picks the ball. With Fischer by himself goes for. But he's calm. He wants to play time. He waits for the team.
7.5 minutes. They don't want to take the shots they know they can't score. They want to go for the shots that they believe go in.
Oh, hell,
not
they
that
want
one.
Quick
Kressel.
repo by
oh my God,
the
look at
Custodes.
Kressel going across the floor, getting it set up, waiting for his teammates. Also doesn't want to just give the ball away.
Yeah, big quick one over there with a rehearsal over. Kuchera tries it.
Kuchera.
Enrique, the express of the game, with
Mr.
Compass
Express.
on the chance, shoots wide from the net, and Novak recovers the ball. Move shot saved by Viktor Blaha's leg pads. And there goes Cobra Hayek. Cobra Hayek. Dominik
Man,
Peszek.
this game has just stepped up. Unreal.
Big twister from Peszek.
It's like every minute of this game just gets more intense.
Oh, it will, it will.
Pech.
The Custodes don't want to
And
go
he goes
back.
for it.
Yeah,
Nope.
he wanted for it.
Prochaska?
Prochaska.
Also
blocked by a
Kuchera.
knee there.
Kuchera back to Prochaska.
Little
misses
mistake,
out.
big, quick
Nice
moment.
defense. Oh, but doesn't get
Kuchera
it.
with Peszek pulls it over.
Oh!
And Prochaska
in,
finishing
in.
that one.
It is in. Well, I want to see the replay on this one. That was a couple of
Went
quick
right around.
balls there. He almost loses it here. Doshli tries to pick it up, not successful.
They had a
Goes
little bit
behind
of a
Peszek,
struggle there.
doesn't get it, and then Prochaska buries it in the open net where Bartuszka was already out of position on that previous shot. Just wow. And it's a
Quick
3-goal game now.
Yeah, in 6 minutes, that's very dangerous.
Very dangerous territory for Jižní Město. They want to
They're
build up
home.
their lead again. Radotin feeling back their confidence. This is the lacrosse we want them to play.
Oh, yeah. That's a lacrosse, very good to watchable. Petrak by him own. Shooting, scoring, goal.
Quick answer. Fast answer by Petrak.
Wow, what a hit there. Jižní Město's answer for those 2 goals over.
Like 20 seconds later.
They are sharp. Oh, this is the edge of it, I think. 5 minutes, 44
but also
seconds
in this
to go.
one, it was just 20 seconds later, but he really waited for having a good shot. He didn't waste the shot, right?
When you have it, when you're confident.
Oh, Dobias
then do
not
it.
successful on this face-off. Custodes with the ball. Kuchera, Lukáš Kuchera.
And there's a possession over
I believe they will say illegal substitution.
Maybe.
Potentially.
Big hit.
Peszek, not successful. Yeah, no, a hold.
Couldn't get
Sorry.
it there, much play in the 6, but Blaha was really quick on the boards. Get
So
themselves
a
to
hold
change.
on Lavallee for 2 minutes. This might prove to be a
For
crucial
holding.
power play for the Custodes.
Oh, this
Score
might
is
be.
12-16.
They want to tie up at 3 goals. They don't want to play another game. They want to tie up now.
Oh,
and
yes.
now is the moment for them to score one of their goals, leading to victory, or to overtime, or to shoutout.
Peszek, Prochaska, Peszek,
from
and
the middle.
shot. Bartuszka has it, not anymore. He almost had it. Prochaska picks it back up.
Quick rebound here
Looks
in
for
this
Barak.
power play. Good job there by the Reds.
Peszek trying to distract Bartuszka to get him out of position. It worked for them once. It might work for them again.
Oh yeah, the Reds are really pushing them. They're pressuring them. They're passing the
Prochaska,
balls around in
Kuchera.
10 seconds. They're playing the 30 full. Over
Peszek.
Peszek misses this pass. Goes up through 2
Oh,
or 3.
quick hands.
Big save.
And another
big
one.
Save. Double
Good try.
time. Double
Corner.
time. Wow, this is going to be a long power play for the Jižní
And it is
Město.
intense.
Another behind the net. Peszek with the ball again. Bartuszka closed it.
And Custodes do what
Again
Custodes do
with the
well. Quick
possession. Wow,
passes.
this is a long one.
Quick passes, quick
With
shots.
a safe possession
Oh
for
my
Jižní
God.
Město after almost 2 minutes.
And Bartuszka's
Yes, and
having
that's
a
an
breather,
opportunity
and
for Jižní.
Novak
And there they have
on
it.
the short-handed goal. Bartuszka's probably counting his
Yeah,
crosses right
wow.
now. He got shot on
Bartuszka
like 10
holded
times.
it so intensely now. And they
Holds
answered.
and clears quickly.
Novak
finds
answered
Novak.
so unbelievably here for Jižní Město, putting them in a 5-goal lead. Wow, but this power play was so long. That's
Well, it's
unbelievable.
still ongoing because Jižní Město scored, which leaves the power play for Custodes in place. We're getting some more balls on the floor. Oh my God, this is exciting.
Yes, yes. The Jižní Město fans are excited too to enjoy. And there
Yeah, I
they
think
go
so.
into the attacking zone. Hard, heavy pressure there from Barak with Kressel.
Jakimchuk still with the ball.
Waits for his
Oh,
player,
yeah, now they
moves it
wanna-
safely up on top to Dobias.
They will try to use this full shot clock and then shoot last second to get maybe the ball back and kill the power play for
That's a way of
Custodes.
tactic. That's a way of tactic of playing.
They're doing it pretty well right now.
Big
Save
hit.
by
But
Blaha.
Hayek recovered back
All the way
quickly.
to Bartuszka.
Give a big chance to
8 more seconds on the power play for
Peszek
Custodes.
there.
They're almost back to equal strength. Whoa, did Jižní Město not just survive this power play by the Custodes, but they
Doshny
scored
by
on
himself, saved by Blaha.
it. A lot of sticks there.
Now Polak trying to get himself
That's
out.
a hold.
And that's a foul.
Yeah.
That's a foul and a
Unfortunately for Jižní
mistake.
Město, a textbook hold.
Now they got 20 seconds, 6 players in the field. The Radotins changed
Man, they
simply
pulled
and
Blaha
easily.
fast.
Ooh,
And there
quick
we go.
shot.
Another power play for Custodes. Another chance. Fisher goes in the sin bin for a hold.
What a pity, what a mistake here now. But the 5 goals in 3 minutes, well,
And-
everything can happen. So
Yeah, any officials watching, especially the ones we trained just 2 weeks ago, replay this one, textbook hold.
yeah, it was a good one. But now big time for Radotin. Radotin's getting the opportunities to show themselves, to show that they
they're
have
playing
the
the
talent.
Radotin game now.
Yes, definitely. They dominance.
Tries
Another
it again.
one. No goal.
Not successful this time, but it did, you know.
But
it
another
worked twice.
try, I think,
yeah,
there.
Of course, you just try. It might go in.
They want to do these dirty tricks, these dirty shots. But Jižní Město is playing great tonight. They are very concentrated. And there they go. Lost possession there with a little misconception from the attack. And there goes Peszek with the ball.
Barak tries it, not quite
On
right.
the boards.
Prochaska. Barak.
They're passing it over up on the top.
Oh yeah,
Tying
this
it.
is what LCC just does so well. These quick sticks, quick passes, trying to distract the defense, trying to distract the goalie, and it works.
Textbook.
Barak.
Textbook. They're
This is
tying
from
the
the
knot.
LCC Radotin textbook.
Wow, this was textbook. Quick one, shooter, gun in. And that's the 14th goal.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are under 2 minutes here in the fourth quarter of the bronze medal game. 13-17, but 2 minutes in Radotin books, it's not impossible.
Oh,
they
no.
did step up, and I would say from like the second half of the third quarter.
They can.
And they can do it.
It's all about the game.
And
Now
of course-
Jižní is getting in the attack. But we can see the pressure of Radotin is unstandable.
And Jižní Město just needs to keep their heads cool and not lose.
Shot from
Oh,
Hayek. And Doshny
Levels,
covers
say
it.
that, yeah.
With a fall.
Interesting, but the ball was still there.
Yeah.
Shoulder
that was
to
just
shoulder. Because
yuppie
Doshny
whining.
had it.
And there goes Doshny.
Richtig, Doshny.
By Hayek pressured.
Pulling
and
him out. Oh, we do have a penalty here.
There's a
Okay,
penalty coming
interesting.
up. 6 players, 20 seconds to go. Oh, what a...
Nebyl to faul! Nebyl to faul!
Oh, well, this is a
Let's
bad
see what
call
Wojta
here.
Schaffner has.
There was one in it, but then a
Hayek
pity for Jižní to lose a
with a
ball like
slash.
this with 6 players.
I have to say I have to see the replay because I did not see the slash that they are talking about. But obviously we have a completely different perspective here.
Oh yeah, we do.
So
We're not here to judge. But
Nope.
now possession for Jižní Město. 1 minute 11 seconds left on the clock.
well, to be fair, this might seal the deal here.
This might seal the deal.
But you never know.
2 more attacks.
They're fighting hard. Oh my
yeah.
God, look at him.
Now it's time
Custodes
play.
just don't give up.
They want to play time. They
Yeah.
want to do shots, but
Yeah.
play time. Because 53 seconds before the end.
You don't want to give it
One
away
more
too
shot,
soon.
one more goal maybe.
5 seconds on the shot clock. Shot.
Save there by
Kressel
Kessel last.
goes all the way across the
Radotin
floor.
trying
finds
to do
Peszek.
attack.
Peszek looking for somebody who's free, but nobody's free. They're
Shot
man down.
wide, goes up.
Over and back.
And that's over and back. 26
seconds.
Meaning that this game will be closed by the Jižní Město players. Maybe with another goal.
And fans are just going wild.
Wow, the temperature here is rising. It's getting up all here.
15 seconds, and I think it's safe to say that we have a bronze medal winner who's the home team Jižní Město. 6 seconds, and LC Custodes will go empty-handed.
That it is, ladies and gentlemen. Jižní Město are the bronze medalists.
What a game those last 2 quarters. Just amazing ball, amazing box lacrosse. Custodes heartbroken. They will go home empty-handed. First time in I don't even know when. Obviously their friends and colleagues from the Wolves still have a chance to bring the trophy back home.
But the Wolves now want to show some game.
Oh yes, and Malešice are so hot for it. They want to play, they want to win. They want to take that trophy away from Radotín to a different part of Prague, to Malešice, slightly southeast of where Radotín is. But this was a Jižní Město game from start to finish. They kept their heads cool, and they just brought it home.
They brought it home.
Congratulations, Jižní Město. My name is Barbara Zelenaj.
I'm Filip Latky.
And please tune in for the final game. Broadcast starting at 7 p.m. Central European Time and 7:30 the face-off. And this is it from us. Congratulations to these teams. What a game.
Thank you, everybody. See you later. But again, we're back here with the ceremonies. So what is coming up, Barbs, now?
I believe we will have some awards. Probably the All-Star team will be named right now. We will stay tuned. Man, the fans are just going wild.
Jižní Město is happy to have their win here in the game.
And what a win that was.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing performance by this team. Fought hard.
They fought hard, but they fought bravely, and that's why we are here. Now the NBLL2022 knows its bronze medalist, as it's Jižní Město here, as you can see on the ground, as you can also see Radotín spinning themselves.
The atmosphere here is just amazing.
It is big, it is loud, it is great. We love it.
So we will try to keep you informed about the proceedings here in the Jižní Město South City Arena that will keep their bronze medal.
Yeah. And there goes Adam Sherpan with his talks.
Jakkoliv v NBLL 2022 končí LC Custodes bez trofeje, zaslouží si potlesk a uznání.
Big applause for LC Custodes, who even though stay without the trophy this time around, they deserve a big round of applause. Phil is applauding too on my behalf. The fans on both sides applauding. Jižní Město just as well. And we will, it will probably be for the best player. I'm not sure. We will listen in.
Martin there from the Custodes.
Martin, congratulations.
Adam Sherpan now handing over the prize of the best defender.
Congratulations to Martin Hodaň. Very well deserved.
A jde se slavit po vynikajících výkonech, zejména v druhé části sezóny.
And after impressive performance, especially in the second half of the season, and concentrated effort by the whole team, the third place of NBLL 2022 goes to SKL Lacrosse, Jižní Město, and they get their trophy. So Martin Hodaň got the trophy awarded for the participation in the Final Four. Sorry, our mistake. And now Pavel Došli taking his third place trophy to his team. Medals, I believe, will be awarded later.
Děkuju vám, děkuju hráčům a pojďme se těšit na finále. Díky.
Thank you to the fans, to the players, and let's look forward to the final. And that's our cue. You will see some more highlights online, and then go grab whatever food and drinks you need and join us in about an hour for the broadcast. We will have Liam and Brian on the mic.
Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
And the pregame show will be by you, Phil.
Oh yeah, I will be in the pregame show, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be talking about the whole season and the night's games. And yeah,
you will see me, not hear me in the next game.
Yeah, you're officiating.
Yes.
Are you?
I have to say I am very excited, very
We're
honored.
all excited to have you here.
Very
too.
honored. So thank you very much, everybody watching. Text us, share with your friends, get as many people online as you can. And congratulations again to Jižní Město for this absolutely fabulous performance. And I have to say congratulations to the Custodes for, even turning it up a notch, even though they were trailing behind, and just giving us a hell of a lacrosse game. Thank you very much, lacrosse enthusiasts.
Thank you, Lacrosse World.
We will hear and see you soon.
Bye.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the NBLL action here this weekend for the Final Four. I'm Brian Whitmer, joined here with Martin Hoden, captain of the LC Custodes. What can you tell us about maybe just this game, but like the season as a whole? You know, maybe a few more losses than you're used to, but how do you feel about, you know, the end, not just the end of the season, but the season as a whole?
For us, it's disappointing because we lose the two more important games, semifinals games and games for the third place. So for us, it's disappointing.
So while the result might be disappointing, did you find, you know, with the switch, the shakeup in the rosters, did you find it maybe a more interesting season? Did you find, you know, did guys enjoy maybe a little more motivation, like playing the games, or how did you feel about this season versus years past, where, you know, you're walking out of every game with a 30-5 result?
I think it's not a problem when we separate for two same teams. You know, we've got some injuries, some guys going to Canada, but it's our mistake because we lose games, and we've got very tough semi-final. We received the Wolves, and that's for me, it's a best team on this league. So I hopefully that Wolves win the championships.
Great. Last question. What's how do we correct this? You know, in your mind, how do you correct this result of fourth place? What's next to the LC Custodes?
That's a tough question. I don't know. So the season is long, so we must. And right now we must take some rest and focus for the next season. Hopefully next season we win back for the first place. That's our goal for the next years.
Martin Hoden, thanks for joining me. Good job this season, and we'll see you next year. Oh yeah, where's your plate? Okay, well, too late. Joined again with Jižní Město's captain, Pavel Došli. Pavel, obviously, you know, thinking back to the 20+ years you've been doing this, those heated battles with the LCC, this had to feel good. You know, obviously, I'd like you know, this same game they played for a gold medal, but this had to feel good.
Yeah, that's of course it's always like good feeling to beat the LCC. We used to do it once in the season, so we felt comfortable for this game. And yeah, it's like for me personally, it would be really better to play the finals, of course. But well, it's happened what happens. Third place, and we feel like better to win this game.
So there's no love lost here between these two clubs. I mean, what's needed? You know, obviously you got one win against the Custodes. I can't honestly remember the results with the Wolves, but you know, obviously, you know, the Custodes were the lock for the league for the longest time, and you guys climbed right on up there, beat them in the regular season. Obviously, beat them here in the third place game. What's next for Jižní Město, and you know, how can we, you know, kind of repeating that result, and you know, how do you guys get to that final game?
Like, we got to practice more. We got to score more goals.
Great answer.
That's how it is. Like, we felt really comfortable playing semifinal against Malašice. So we felt before in this Final Four, we felt really comfortable to win this trophy. And we didn't have a little bit of luck. It's sometimes it's obvious to say that luck it's a piece of makes the winner and loser. So maybe we got a little bit of luck on this game instead of a semifinal. So what's next? Well, we got to be prepared for next season. We got to be scoring goals, more opportunities, stick checks and stick skills and everything. We got to improve everything. We're working on it, and we will be doing the same thing next season.
Great, Pavel Došli, thanks again once again for joining me. Thanks again for playing this year, and we'll see you next season.